Hi, hello everyone. Welcome to Online Study for You, a complete placement solution. So this is a video on the complete registration process of TCS. So if you have any doubts regarding that or you are stuck in between, please watch this video full to know about it and complete your registration process. Now, before getting to this video, if you like this video, don't forget to like this video. And if you're not subscribed to our channel yet, please do subscribe our channel and activate the bell icon to get the notifications at the earliest. So pass this video among the friends who are not subscribed to our channel yet so that they can also make use of this opportunity. Now let's get started with that. So in the previous video, we have discussed what is eligible criteria about the test. I mean, online assessment, what are the questions will be there, how much duration, the selection process, everything regarding that. Please have a look at it. Now for the registration process, there are two types. Like if you have already registered to the TCS career, I mean, all to this then you just have to resubmit to this particular opening or to this particular drive which is going to happen in the next month. Okay, if you are new to that, then you can go to this registration now. Okay, registration now. It is open to this link. So you'll be having a page where you have to select which job you're opting for, like IT or BPS. Okay, so here you can see this is IT or BPS. So depending upon you can your personal interest and your graduation type, you can select it. So first I'll be showing you the both how to register for the IT and how to register for the BPS. So let's start with IT. So to register for that, you have to click this. It's a link. It will be redirecting to a page where you have to fill all your personal details. Okay. So first step will be like name, date of birth, gender, email ID, mobile number, and institute name, qualification, year of passing, nearest test location, enter password, and you have to set a password. That's it. Enter password, re-enter password. Then you have to security code and the captcha code. Then you have to submit. So this is the first step for the registration, that you have to fill this form and you can get started with it. So I'm just filling it random for the time being. So I have registered with a random details to show you. So after submit, I got this where you will be getting your personal ID for this TCS next step, and your every details regarding there will be in the mail. So you can just click to continue, and you'll be have to enter the password which you have been set during the selection, I mean the registration process, and you'll be submitting it. Now you have a home page where, yeah, now you got onto the home page of TCS Security. Then you have so much options here. You can explore that options, everything, how to apply, track my application, campus community, everything. So we're going to the application form. So we'll be personal details will be there, I mean which we have registered till now. Okay, so this is how you have to get on. So here the important instructions are provided, like the form is divided into the following 4 sections. It is mandatory to enter details in this all 4 sections. Okay, that is personal details, academic and work experience details, other details, form preview and declaration. Okay, so these 4 steps are to be mandatorily carried out, and the fields mark stars in the sections which is mandatory. To save the details and navigate to the next field of the screen, click Save and Continue. To submit the form, click Submit Application Form in the Preview and Declaration section. Please review the details properly before submitting the form to avoid errors. You can use application form preview features after filling in all the mandatory fields in case. If you wish to edit any details, you can navigate to the relevant section and edit the same. Click Save after editing any detail in the form. To submit the form with the updated details, click Submit Application Form. Please note that if you do not submit the form after editing any details, the details will not be saved. So when you update, then and there you have to save and submit your form, else it will not be updated. Okay, and be mindful regarding one thing, that whatever details you're providing it now must be the authenticates. You'll be requiring your previous like 10th plus 2 degree certificates will be there. I mean you have to enter details regarding that. So keep every details within yourself and start the registration process. Okay, so first let's start with the personal details. So here we have, they are asked for the personal details. You have to fill all your personal details like your profile details. As you can see, I have mentioned the nearest test location, Ahmedabad, something random, and everything you can just provide like this. And permanent address, you have to provide your permanent address here, then present address, then contact details, and then you have to save and continue. In case it may not work at times of submission, that's why 2 buttons are given separately. You can save and continue. Okay, when you continue, you will be moving on to the next section of this selection process, where there are so much details. You have to enter so much details regarding your academic. That is, first will be, it's given, all the instructions are given. So when you get on to each sections, it is very relevant, it's very important to go through the instructions provided, because you don't have to make any mistakes in that. If made any mistakes, then it will definitely affect your registration process, thereby your selection process. You may not be able to attend this drive. So be mindful regarding that. I'm just repeating it here. You watch this video, and once you're going to register, just go through the instructions as well. Now, the marks of the CGP obtained denotes total marks of CGP secured by you in all subjects in all semester in the first attempt. Okay, so that's what they're looking forward for. If there is any backlogs and TCS is not accepting those candidates, they need a candidates who doesn't have any backlogs. So total marks per CGP is something like not on a semester, not depending upon the previous year. It's completely from the first semester to the semester till you are now. I mean the recently result established semester. Okay, so till that you have to make clear on. Now the total marks of CGPA denotes the total marks in all subjects, and it will be there. And normal duration of the course only will be considered to decide the eligibility. That is, if your course is to be expected to end at 2019, but still you had some backlogs and you you completed it by 2020 or 21, you will not be able to do that, because that marks, that subjects will not be included in the total CGPA calculation. So this is the very first thing that you must be careful about. And now, verify your marks after entering, as it is a part of selection criteria. Please mention only your +2 or grade details. Please do not add +2 and duration in the same. Okay, so higher secondary, marks details, you have to go for only the +2 marks, not the +1 marks. It is because the state and CBSE, it's different from everything, so that they are making this point. So one of the three things, main thing you have to consider here is marks per CGP is calculated from all the subjects from all semester. And if you have any backlogs, then it will not be considered while adding the CGP or marks. And if you have completed lately your course than the expected time, then you cannot add that papers marks to this marks of CGP criteria. And if you have any backlogs, then it is not allowed. Okay, so these are the instructions. Now moving on to the selection process. So first, going to the highest qualification criteria category, that will be institution name or the highest qualification you are at, and year of passing for the highest qualification we can provide. Now moving on to the other, which is graduate. So here course name is provided. I've selected randomly, and course duration you have to provide, then course type, full-time or part-time, and institute or university, others you can provide that, and specialization, that is in which stream you belong to, and grading system can be CGP or mark system. If both, you have to provide that. Now coming to the +2 grade equivalent diploma, you have to select which course it is relevant. If you select this +2, then you will be getting the details regarding the marks or the university which belong to the Board of Education, course duration, everything. And if you're a diploma student, then you have the same form to fill with your details. And if you have underwent both, you have to provide both. Like individually, you have to provide both. Okay, so that's about this. And now moving on to the 10th grade. Like, yeah, the 10th grade, you can go like SSC class, roll number, your registration number, which you have attended the examination. Now the university or institute you have attended it, Board of Education, course duration. Please mention only your 10 duration in your 10th grade. That is not till the 10th marks, only the 10th marks. Okay, then you can go with that. And any other qualification, like have you done any other courses? If yes, then you have to provide the details, like where from what you have done the course, which specialization it is, the course type, your grading system, the course duration, everything. Else you can just check this box, no. Now moving on to the work experience. If you have any relevant work experience, then you can know that, like you can provide this and provide the details. If one, then you can provide this. Then if you have more, then you can add rows and get filled with it. Okay, so now moving on to the final step after that on this section, academic and work section, you have to provide this. That is, you have any break in studies, you have underwent in break, have you done any other courses, do you have any pending backlogs currently, all the details. Now taken all subjects, as I've mentioned in the instruction. Have you taken all the subjects, then marks entered for each and above academic qualifications have been secured in first attempt. You have considered only the marks obtained during the normal duration of the course for calculating, obtaining total marks CGPA. You have completed each of the above mentioned course in the stipulated time. I mean, as I've said, no backlogs, and you have completed in the course duration itself. Then you have not attended TC selection process in last 6 months. You have to provide that too. You have all the TCS eligible criteria, then check the box, and after that you can agree to save and continue. Okay, so this is for the second section. Second section has so much subsections to be completed. Complete that, and afterwards you can go to the other section, which is other details. So here you have to provide your nationality, nativity details like the nationality, the languages you know, and the language certificate if you have any. Then after that, you can go for the achievements and scholarships. If you have any, you can fill that. Then upload photo or CV. So you have to upload your resume, your currently updated resume with all the details that you have, and you have to upload a photo. So I have shown in the previous recruitment videos that how to apply the photo. You have to go for a plain background. If you have a passport size photo, it's well and good. If not, you have to go for a plain background. All your features must be correct and no shadows to be followed on your face. And then good good quality picture and submit here. Okay, then save and continue this section. For every section you have to click this save and continue, then only the details will be getting submitted. If not, just moving as I've moving, it won't get submitted, so be mindful regarding that. Now the application form preview and declaration. So here you can give the details like, are you involved in any pending or closed civil criminal cases, anything regarding that? Are you involved in any pending or closed disciplinary malpractices or any other charges in this? Then you can provide that. Then application form. Here, if you click this application form preview, till now on the previous registration process, on every section, what all the details you have been entered, that will be previewed. Okay, you can view that, and any changes, then you can just go to this section and edit it and save there and save and continue. Okay, and after submitting this submit application form, then it will not be possible to again edit it, because all the time the edit option will not be there. So just make sure before the submit button you did it everything right. Now, yeah, you can agree this, and after that you can submit your form. So this is how you have to register for. This is the complete registration process in TCS NQT under the IT department. So I think it's very clear. So now let's look how to get registered for the BPS, that is Business Process Service. It will be almost similar, like all the details regarding you have to register with it. Everything will be similar. So the same page we are redirecting toward that you have to get started with it. You have to log in so that you have to give this all these details. So now let's fill that and check whether all the steps are same or not. So I successfully signed up to this. So we'll be continuing this. You have to submit the password. Okay, now submit. So the same, I mean, as I've said, it will be same application form, everything. You can get onto that and fill the details. Everything is same, like even the form is given, you can start filling your personal details. Then the next section will be the academic and work experience details, same as that have been detailed in the previous few minutes, and academic details too. And coming to the other, which is other details and application form preview and declaration, you have to go for that. In other details, Aadhaar card, everything, passport ID details regarding everything is asked. Have a look at that. So the registration process, I mean, for IT and BPS is same. I mean, personal details, everything you have to give it same. There is no difference in that. Just go through the instructions, watch this video full and go with it. Okay, so that's all about how to register in TCS Next Step. So 23rd, the date is going to end. I mean, registration date is going to end by 23rd. From 6th, they will be having the online assessment test. And after that, after the selected students will be intimated with the date of the interview. So this is how it goes on. If you have any doubts regarding this, please let us know in the comment section, and any suggestions regarding the content that we present before you, please do let us know that too in the comment section. And one more thing that I would like to remind you is the courses that we offer. We have recently began with the data structures and algorithm, and there is so much courses for the TCS, that is for the complete package, one day cracker, everything. You can go with it. You can check our course store in our application and get started with it. So now that's all of today. Until I come up with another video regarding the selection process, registration thing, everything. Thank you and have a great day. Stay tuned to Online Study for You, everyone. Stay safe and stay good.